Okay, so what we need to do is, we need to go up here, unpause. We need to replace all these bunker tiles because the meteors don't do tile damage. So we don't need any of those. And then we'll come down here, and then I'm going to build a little door here. We're going to put a farm station over here, so we can fertilize the bonbon tree. That's pretty important. And I need to open this bit up with doors, so that we can let the light in. And we need to priority 9 all of this. And I need to dig. I need to dig to get the dupes out of the meteor zone. But I also need to make sure we actually don't dig up the tree. That's the most important bit. I need to skill everyone up again. So we're going to do this very quickly. Don't mind me. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Doesn't matter. Right, and now we speed to it. The sooner you build all this stuff, the better. Because a lot of meteors are going to land in here. We need to make sure we accidentally don't dig up the tree. Because the whole point of this at the moment is we're digging the tree. We also need to make sure that the farm tile doesn't heat up from conducting with the bunker tile. So you do need to dig all of this snow out. You need to sweep all of this out. Long term, we're definitely going to need to meteor-proof this if we want to actually run it long term, but I'm kind of just doing it at the moment so we can get enough nectar for a coolant loop. If it melts up here, it goes into space. It's only if it melts here that's the issue. But yeah, it's already heated up the tree. I'm gonna have to yellow alert the sweep, aren't I? How irritating. So, yeah, that's very irritating. Oh, come on, don't be like this. I mean, the tree could shake the snow off of itself, but now it's too hot again. Yeah, because that's just bleeding all the heat away immediately. Didn't have that issue last time. Well, we could recool this, but I'm beginning to think maybe we do need the coolant loop here because of all these interruptions. Because they're not coming here to do these tasks fast enough. Yeah, this is really hot now. Ah, stupid fussy tree. I guess I'm eventually going to have to open up all of this stuff, aren't I? Ridiculous. You guys can still get through here, right? Yeah, you can still climb over here. You guys need to hurry up. Are you not actually doing this? It's unreachable. Why is it unreachable? Oh, because of the snow here. Oh, okay. I didn't even spot that one. But you guys aren't actually trapped by the meteors, are you? No. Okay. That's fine. You just have to keep doing this for all eternity. Yeah, you need to dig this one too. Because it's full of cold snow, so I guess eventually it'll equilibrate again. But, like... I wish there was a way to delete the border here. That's what we could do. I mean, alternatively, we could move the tree over, but it's probably a bit late for that. It's already half grown. The next tree will definitely plant somewhere else. I guess we keep putting polluted ice temperature plates over here. Because the polluted ice will definitely be cold enough. Yeah, once it gets hot, it takes ages to cool back down from feeding it with the snow. And the snow in the tile can actually heat up to the point where it doesn't cooperate. If we fertilize it with fertilizer, that should help, right? Just for this initial growing bit. I should have done this initially. Right, what's in the pod? In the meantime, to all of this, we're also growing our water weeds and we're trying to mechanize that. Ooh, Satsuma socks. That's not bad. Right, you're not irrigated. Why? Oh, these pipes aren't connected. That's a weird one. Okay. Hello, the Snow Fox. Hope you're doing well. We are currently trying to cool down the tree for some snow. Ooh, we got a Bamini egg. We can do Mammoths if we want. Okay. Not 100% sure we're going to do that, but I will... Mammoths like it hot. They don't need to be in a cold environment. I'm going to move you here for... Well... I don't want to put you for now. I might just leave you down there for now. We look in here. Mammoth. Yeah, comfort range 30 to 70. So we'll leave him down here. How'd the cliffhanger turn out with the meteors? We reloaded because we accidentally dug out the tree. And I'm going to put mesh tiles here. That's what we're going to do. No, but if I put mesh tiles here, then it will let all the gas out, which I don't want. But equally, I can't be coming up here and doing this every now and then. If I put airflow tiles here, that won't actually conduct, will it? And then the liquids will just boil off. Will that work? Let's try that. This snow will melt eventually. We can go pick up all the snow from out here again. That's fine. Yeah, just go grab all of this. Nice and cold snow. You gotta come dig this one as well. Come down here. I didn't really want to do this. I'm beginning to think it might be less annoying just setting up the tree in the base. Does anyone know how long DLCs usually take to finish testing? I want to start any run, but don't want to if the DLC will be out soon. It's usually a couple of weeks from when they start doing the beta. That's what I've noticed. Oh, come on. You've got to do this. Every second you wait on this is a second the tree gets hotter and hotter. Now, this isn't going to build an airflow tile on top of the water, is it? No. So that's a vacuum. I don't think that's going to exchange temperature. I may even be able to deconstruct this one and then have it not exchange temperature. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So, I'm in a hurry to try and get as much stuff done on this run before we shift over to the new DLC and have a look at that. You have to start doing the other bits first. Someone else has to do these. Because otherwise this is just going to conduct all the heat away. But yeah, we'll come back to this challenge after we've explored all the DLC stuff. After that's been released. That's what we'll do. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You do actually have to get out. Oh, shit. Build this. Just killed Lindsay. This is not a good start, is it? Nope, that's not a good start. I have to get you to come and do this. So that you can escape. That's fine. Okay. And then build this. Then build this. Oh, wait. Actually, what am I talking about? Why don't I just put a door here? That's fine. You have to build the tile first. It's a yellow alert. Understand. Because Otto is going to do it. It's pulling a yellow alert from somewhere random in the colony. That's so annoying. I mean, at least you're going to go breathe now. Yeah, you need to finish the door as well. This is infuriating me to no end, because the yellow alert is getting... Why are you back down here? Oh, it's a different Otto? Oh, God. Right, this needs to be a priority 1, then. Move here. Don't keep building it. He's going to take an absolute age, isn't he? Where are you even going? You're going up here to grab the rock? Are you serious? Okay, well, we'll just get you to keep delivering all the snow in the meantime. This is already heated up now. I hate yellow alerts in this game. The yellow alert should get the dupe that's nearest to the errand to do it. Not some random dupe. How does the game actually choose which dupe does the yellow alert? Literally anyone could have grabbed this copper from here and put it here. But now Otto is on a mission, literally going all the way down the depth of the colony to go do this. It's going to take him like a whole cycle to get back up. I think I just need to open this here. But this is space. This is space now, so I can't open it here. I can open it here. I think I'm going to have to open it here just so that people can get in and out. Because this is not practical. Look, he's done it in the meantime. And now it's all melted again. Well, at least this time it actually dissipates. Yeah, you're going to have to build that temperature plate all over again. Otto's made a mess because he's taken too long to do his errand, and now the yellow alert's been interrupted. This is so stupid. And now all the dupes are bored because they're waiting for me to do this one task. Right, well, we kept moving the gold over, so you can rebuild this. Hey, Carmike. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to get the stupid tree calmed down because there was a meteor and all the liquids burst again. Right, build this wire. And then we'll do the same thing over here that we did last time. You're not scolding, shut up. Okay, maybe you're scolding. The iron has tylified. The pips are all getting scolded too. Maybe we just send Mimar back. I don't know. This is possibly the single most irritating thing that's happened so far. I'm hoping if we build airflow tiles here, that it's not actually going to let the heat conduct through, like it has been. Because the airflow should be in a vacuum. And we haven't got any water filling this vacuum. Very tempted to red alert the dupe. Just to get it done, but I think Frankie will come to sense soon. Oh, Mimar's out of food. Okay, Mimar, you get to go back. We'll just let these keep erupting for a bit and move the metal back later. Right, so the tile is cooling down now. There's water in the airflow tile. Fuck off. Right, get Mimar back here. We'll escort Mimar back to the base, and she can just behave there for a bit. You're actually injured. Can we get you back to base safely? You're pretty fast, so I think the answer is yes. Also, if you're all done with errands, I should just get you to keep deconstructing this, right? I'm slowly getting the dupes to dig out the asteroids, so let's see. Yeah, do that, and then do this. That's very satisfying. There you go. And then dig all of this. And do I care about the frozen biome? I guess I do for now. Oh, there's a geyser. Let's go have a look at the geyser. Let's see what's in here. So just dig this and then dig that. And priority 5 all of this. Right, the water has been released, but now I need to build a tile again. So I'm hoping now it shouldn't actually conduct through. That one was because it was full of water. The tree is very much heated up again now. Very irritating way. Can we fertilize the tree? Is that allowed? Yes. So priority 9 this. That tree is already priority 9. I think Mima's made it back to base safely. We're going to put the bleach stone over here. And then all of the lettuces should get harvested and put in the room. And then put in the freezer. That's the plan. Yeah, keep grabbing the granite out of the freezer. That's fine. We haven't broken the freezer yet. That's good. Okay. Let's calm down. We're fine now. The gas should disappear from here pretty quickly. Which means that the tile should stop heating up so much. Is cooling down. Right, so the farm tile is cooling down, even though the airflow tile is heating up. That's a good sign. So I think we're just going to keep building more temperature plates. I know this is wasting a load of polluted ice. I don't care. This could just be priority 9 now. Who's suffocating? Oh, it's going to be Mima, obviously. I mean, Mima, you're on the main access shaft now. You should be able to get out of here. Oh, wait. You've got to actually go back. Yeah, get back into the base and then you can get the suit and then you'll be alright. Right, sweep this up. We need a wire here. That's okay. So I can just go here. Stop yellow alerting everything. Okay, we're good. We're okay. We're all right. We got some shine bugs in here apparently. That's okay. How's water looking for the spawn? Sparse. The water geyser isn't currently running. We have many, many tons of oxygen stored up, so this definitely isn't an issue. This is literally my main concern now, is this tree. And I guess we'll set up the geotuner stuff in the meantime. I don't think I need to make this any more elaborate than it is here. We're just literally going to be putting the refined phosphorus in here. So it's not like we need to prevent it from off-gassing. As for the actual room structure, I think this is fine as well. What I would like to do is I would like to put... Yes, this is what I'd like to do. So put an auto sweeper there, an auto sweeper there, an auto sweeper there, and then I could put the phosphorus in here. And what we'll do is we'll put conveyor receptacles in. Those could go here. Yes. And that could be where all the phosphorus goes. And that's going to come out of the phosphorus machine, which will be over here somewhere. So, something like this. In fact, let's do it like this, because that's more symmetrical. You made a mess. Probably Mima. Now I think about it. Water is circulating through here now. I think that's fine. Getting a lot of large lag spikes. That's interesting. Right, so we have 36 dupes in the colony now. So we are going to get some idle dupes from stuff going on there. I'm going to... Okay, here's what we're going to do, right? I'm going to set it to sweep only all. And then I'm going to tell them to sweep all the debris. We're going to put it in George's room. And that way, it's not going to get in the way of everyone. We're not going to get all the decor penalties. I think that makes sense. Oh, we also set up an ice maker here. So it can make snow. So you need to deliver water to this. But I'm going to keep that at a low priority because we have snow for the tree. That's not a constraint at the moment. Right, the dirt tile is cold. The airflow tile is hot. So even though this tile is heating up because it's connected to this tile, it's not heating up because it's connected to this tile. If that makes sense. George, you have definitely trapped yourself. Dig this out. We found a carbon dioxide vent. Okay. That's not very exciting. Anything over here? I could keep looking around. Let's actually... Oh, what's the easiest way to do this? If we come in here, we can just go under here for a little bit and explore. Probably the easiest thing to do for now, right? Could do that. Let's see if there's a bit we can breach into with the slime biome. Bleach stone we're still fine on because we've been demolishing the whole ocean biome. Oh, someone peed on the water weeds. Well, that's not super convenient. I'm gonna have to get you to clean it up quickly. Oh god, what a load of damage control we've had at the start today. It's fine. Right, okay. And then you're gonna have to sweep this up too, aren't you? People... Okay, George is making a mess because he's trapped. That definitely makes sense. Nobody else has an excuse. I need to make sure that you don't actually sweep up all the salt water. I think you've avoided doing that somehow. Let's check. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Wow, that's a lot of random bottles. Oh, that's satisfying. We're filling this up. 250 tons of storage. Will it be enough? If it isn't, then we'll just empty it. We'll keep storing all the debris in there. Oh look, it has a little bar on the top that shows you how full it gets. That's interesting. It says a lot that I never even knew about that until today. Alright. Our plans worked. This is cooled down now. So having the airflow tiles here means we can place the temp shift plate, have it dissipate its heat, And then when it melts, all the liquid just dissipates into space because it can't get into these tiles where the backing is. That's a bit of a weird way of doing it, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I'm just going to put it here just so it matches. And now you need to actually fertilize this. Can you fertilize a bonbon tree? You can. You're just not actually doing it. Well, that's rude. Okay, what else do we want to do? I guess we could start laying out the actual stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you to sweep all of this random stuff over here as well. I don't really want any of this debris hanging around when we're building the thing over here. I have laid out the plans for the phosphorus refiner on Discord. And we're going to try and get it built pretty quickly. The only question is, how much metal do we have? Probably not a lot, because we've stopped importing it. No, Iron Volcano's dead. I mean, there are hexalents here, right? Do I just send George back so we can grab the gold? I mean, some of the ice is melted, so this means it's actually cooling down now a little bit. That's good. Yeah, let's send George back. George has pretty low morale requirements, and he's efficient. We'll just get George to shuffle stuff back and forth. Calories are looking pretty low. Well, I wonder why that is. I should have given you suits. Keep giving everyone else everything else. Exosuit training for Barney. We still have plenty of Pacu in here. Are the slugs misbehaving? Possibly. You can sweep this up as well. Let's get all these random liquids out of here. That definitely needs doing. And these wires could go here. Yeah, that's alright. And then you could be set to the aluminium volcano. Not that we're going to be able to geotune these just yet. Excuse me. George is starving because he's in the teleporter and we're not letting him out. That's hilarious. Well, as I said, there are hexalents to unpack, so that's fine. Get him out of here. I think sending Mimar back was the right call. I think George is the better independent dupe. So dig that, dig this. I think there's a couple more. There's one here, one here. None of this goes off. Just eat all of it. Yeah, there's loads. So you can just stay here and shuffle this back and forth for a while. Right, the gas pump needs to run as well. The chlorine vent is now dormant. I could dig this tile. We did actually plan this. We can't analyze it, but that's okay. Directlet omelets. Get the omelets for now. This pod we're going to move. Normally what I do is actually put mechatronics there so we can shift the pod around. Or so we can shift the food that comes out of the pod around to the freezer and whatnot. But like, we're literally going to melt the pod at some point, so I don't think there's any reason to do that. Also, I need to turn the volume up. The mic, apparently. Rip. Well, I think you've slowly been grabbing all the debris. This is getting pretty full. I don't know where we're going to dump all the random liquid bottles. I guess I'll just cancel the errands since I don't see any white ones. Depleted water. Get it out of here. Right, why aren't these growing? Because we don't have iron for making steel with. Fair enough. Right, just keep making cobalt for now then. Actually, make iron. Yeah. Make iron. And then we can make the steel later. Or just do both. Yeah, just do both. That's fine. Bimetal is definitely the constraint on this run. Oh, you guys are sweeping this the wrong way. If you guys bunched up together like these two, you'd do it a lot faster. Look at this. It's literally a race. This is actually really good for demonstrating the extra efficiency you get from having two dupes sweeping at once. Because it's better because of the surface tension of the liquid and how it works. But we should be getting the gold back from the other asteroid now. Right? What about access here? You can't get over here because the oxalite melted. So you need to build a ladder there as well. And then we can start sending chlorine back. Have we actually got the squeaky puffed alive yet? Let's see. Yes. And he's tame and groomed, and he's laying eggs. Great. So we've got squeaky puffs. We also have a puff prince. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we'll focus on that more once we've done the geotuning and we've got more refined metals. But at least we're going to have a population of squeaky puffs to start with. If any dupes could shift to the side as they morph, yes. That would be nice. You know what I would do if I was Clay? I would change it so that when dupes mop, they automatically mop the 3 tiles next to them. Because that's in practice what they do anyways. It just takes longer. Just have them only mop the 3 tiles. Have them mop them together. And then don't pour any from the sides. Like, if the liquid flows into this tile and it's not touching this tile, it doesn't get mopped by the errand. I feel like you could get it to do that and it would work. You have been leaving polluted oxygen down here. You need more salt water in this. Right, dump the salt water in here. This shouldn't overfill. And we have a lot of salt water I need you to dump. So please do that. Especially if it's interfering with the water weeds. None of these are growing. Why? Or none of them are getting fertilized. That's an issue. Are the farmers too busy? Have we given everyone too many errands now? They're kind of actually out of food now, which is mildly concerning. Let's have a look at long commutes. Oh, goodness. It's all eat at the moment. Because all the food is so far away. Because there isn't any. We have 36 dupes. We should not be this far in the hole with food. I guess you're literally having to come down here to these water weeds at the moment. I mean, I could eat these guys. We have plenty of plastic at the moment. I do still want to keep plasticking the ladder down here. That could be priority 5 as well, though. I'm liking all the jungle juice. Right, so we can actually plastic all the way to the bottom. That's good. What else do I want to plastic? Realistically, probably the ladder to space, right? I think that makes sense. This doesn't actually need to be a ladder at all. Right, you're actually sorted now, except you're still not getting fertilized. We don't have enough farmers. Do I need to go and prioritize some farmers? Yeah, Liam should have farming priority. This shouldn't be priority 9. It's not priority 9. Yeah. I guess they have a lot of errands over here, and they have to come a long way. I think for now I'm just going to have to open this up. Just so that the dupes can come in here and do some more of the errands. And I need to make it like, Oh, no, if I do this, the dupes are going to come in here with suits. And I do want the dupes coming in here with suits. Actually, I don't, because they can store the bleach stone in here. So, yeah, let's do that. So let's actually make this unpassable. And then unequip your suit. And then deliver 2 more suits over here. And then put a door here. And yeah, we're in a real situation food-wise now. Now, we'll be alright once this lettuce grows, but we've got a couple of days before that. So, we need to probably eat the emergency Drecos now. So, eat these guys. Don't eat the adult ones. Actually, yeah, we can eat the adult ones. That's fine, because they've all been shaved now. That's good. Right, sweep these. I guess we could eat some of the plug slugs as well. I don't really want to, though. The more that we eat now, the less we'll have later. That's the issue. Oh, right, hold on. The foods. So, where are the edibles? So I'm imagining what's happening is... Okay, where... Okay, so the edibles aren't getting loaded in either of these. So... It should be this one. What's it at the moment? It's just agriculture. Set this to edible... agriculture and edibles, and then set this to edibles. And then... And cooking ingredients, I guess? And then we'll dump them in the base. Yeah. So this needs to be set to cooking ingredients as well. And this needs to be set to cooking ingredients as well. But I don't think these ones are going to have very much going on with that. So build the conveyor loader here. And then go up. And then go into the kitchen. And you can just merge on with this. Which is why I put it here. That's fine. You're busy fertilizing these ones instead of the ones that are at the right temperature. Whoa, this is like 100 degrees in here. What? Oh wow, the polluted water got real hot. I hope you've turned it off. Wonder why that's happened. How weird. Is this the part where I tell you not to eat meat again? Yeah, you're already not eating meat. That's fine. Okay. Right, let's speed up again. What's overheating? The auto sweeper. Yeah. This should probably be made out of iron. But this room definitely shouldn't be getting that hot. I believe you're disabled now for metals. Yeah, these pitcher peppers are too hot now. That's hilarious. Okay. Wheezeworts, wart your wheeze. Okay, looks like these letters are mostly done. We should be fine. You do need to build the door though, that's not optional. You never actually fertilize this tree. You're making the micronutrient fertilizer, but you're not actually fertilizing this tree. Who's up watering their weeds right now? That's hilarious. Why aren't you doing this? You made like 12 of them. Is it something where, like, it says you can fertilize a bonbon tree, but you can't actually? Well, then. It's growing the branches now. That's a good start. I'm still tuning all of these up. Oh, I got you to chew these out of the iron. I mean, I think I don't mind you doing that. At the moment. It's really not a lot of refined metal. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Oh god, you've got to dump all these bottles of polluted water as well. What is the germ situation over here? Have we actually cleared this? We have. So what we could do is we could dig all of this out. Where does the germ line stop? Here. Yeah, dig all of this out. That's obviously not going to help immediately, but it's something we can do. And then dig all of this out. That's fine. Yeah. And then you can dig that one out too. You can dig this, you can dig this. You need to actually be able to reach over here. So... What even is the freaking plan over? Whatever, do that. Yeah, these take 12 cycles to grow even when they're fertilized. So if they're not getting fertilized, it's a huge issue. And none of these are getting fertilized. There is fertilizer available, but none of the errands are getting done. And we have the fertilizer for making the micronutrient fertilizer as well. How interesting. Right, I don't think this is helping. I think I'm gonna deconstruct this now. We got more meat. Oh, looks like the meat's coming through on the conveyor now. Good. Yeah, keep cooking that. We got the cooks extraordinaire on the job. Who's got a reachable toilet? Oh, you trapped yourself again? Okay, that's... You should resolve that problem fairly soon, right? Yeah. I guess you've got a long way to run. Okay. Let's do the fire pole here. So that way they can fire pole all the way down here. And then... I think I stopped telling them to do this for now. I just want to make sure we're out of the food hole before it's too late. How is... before we get started on the phosphorus stuff, how is George doing with the gold? We done? No, it's still down there. So is that your only errand at the moment? You got to clean the outhouse. Well, that makes sense. Can you actually reach the gold? No. Because there was ice here and it melted. So build a ladder there, a ladder there, and a ladder there. And dig these. Oh, right. Well, then I guess build a ladder. I mean, you can still climb down here, can't you? That should be fine. Well, you're going to have to wander into the iron volcano, which is not ideal. But, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. What I could do is I could get you to tile this, and then we could pour this water over here. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So, like... Oh, right, you can't dig. Okay, well... Maybe we'll just see what happens with you, whether you get scolded or not. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't cut off access here, then. You got some meat. You got 41,000 calories now, George. You should be happy. Yeah, and I don't mind the dupes eating the barbecue, but I don't want to put the barbecue in the fridge. I guess we'll have to get some pacus properly going. Also, we should totally be making frost burgers, right? That's what we should be doing. Because we got barbecue, we got lettuce. Go for it. We just need to make the frost buns. Are you actually making the frost buns? No. Well, do make frost buns then. Not that I'm expecting you to have a lot of sleep meat at this point, because I think we've systematically dug up most of the frozen biomes. That's fine. You've nearly filled up this whole container. Congratulations. Right, how's it looking? We've got our first water weeds coming out. They're bopping along. Again, I'm not going to drywall this because I'm not sure it's permanent yet. But it's at least a start. Am I sending any of this to the freezers? Is this set to lettuce at the moment? It is. The auto sweepers can't reach the conveyors. Okay, that's something good to know. Alright, we'll fix that then. Because at the moment the dupes are manually... Oh, they're just going to go eat the lettuce? Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and eat the lettuce for now. You guys are hungry. I know you're hungry. I mean, at the end of the day, it's food and it's near the base, so I'm not that mad. I need to find somewhere to store all this random liquid, so... maybe that's what I do over here. I was thinking about putting a steam turbine thing here for cooling the stuff, but I think I would actually rather just put some pitcher pumps and liquids in here, maybe? No, that's not very convenient. Did I tell you to just dump polluted water somewhere yet? For now, you can just dump it in here. Oh, wait, I can just literally tell you to just dump it off the map now, can't I? Yeah, just put it here. And do the same for the brine. I don't know what we're going to use the brine for. The door is not set the right way. All the dupes are coming in here with the suits. We're having mass suit panic. You know what? Just lock the door. Don't bother deconstructing it. Just lock it for now. Alright, speed it up. How's the tree growing? Is it growing? The branches are growing. I need to tell you not to harvest them. In fact, I need to go into the harvest overlay and tell them not to harvest them. Because we need the nectar. We are very much injuring George. I'm gonna get him to build a triage cot just so he can medicate himself. This seems fine. Where would I put that? Maybe just here? You're at least delivering a large amount at a time, so you shouldn't be getting too scolded. Okay. I think you guys are eating the lettuce now. I think if I get you to yellow alert build this cot, you should be able to get out of there if you're mostly injured. Let's give it a try. We need to run on the wheel. Fair enough. How about this bit? You build the tiles, so now you can build the pipe going through here. And then you can dig this, and then you can dig this, and go around here. That's something else you can do. Right, so brine can get dumped here. Looks like we got a load of ethanol. Do I want to dump ethanol down here? Probably not. Ethanol should go somewhere else. Oh, wait, I know what we should do. We should make a bottle drainer for ethanol. And in fact, remove this, because we don't need this anymore. So, we need to rebuild the conveyor loaders, and then we should start putting food in the freezers again. So they need to go here. So the order sweepers can actually reach. Okay. And then the power wires could get curtailed a little bit. Another Bimini egg? That's funny. You're a pretty good dupe, but we don't need any more dupes. So, too bad. Let's keep skilling people up. We desperately need more farmers. That is very true. What do you want to do? I don't know. Lindsay has suits now. Congratulations. Otto has suits. Ruby has mechatronics. Fair enough. I'm glad we have the Squeaky Puff looked after now. The chlorine has floral scent on it, apparently, from the buddy buds. Cool beans. Oh, you're not growing because it's too dark. Okay, that does make sense. That's allowed to be the case. You should still have enough snow. I'm just going to leave that thing there. I don't think we're going to get the nectar in time to stave off this volcano. So perhaps what we will do instead is we will chill it. We will pre-chill it as much as possible. All the liquid is gone from here now, by the way. It should... Maybe it will melt again. But I'm going to set this to like -40 just to make sure we've got a bit more buffer. We'll see how that goes. Enable this polluted water. Yeah, dump that out here as well, please. get rid of all the random bottles. Get rid of all the random bottles, organize the base. I bet the decor is going to shoot way up now. It's looking better. Where else do we want plastic ladders? We obviously want plastic ladders in the base. I don't think they'll be using these ladders too much, but I guess they want to get to the beds, so... maybe that's fine. You guys are idle now? Okay. Calories have increased, so now I need to set you to... well, I'm going to set you to finished products, so that's going to be... I guess we'll set it to lettuce for now, pepper bread, spiced tofu, squash fries. They're not making squash fries or spiced tofu. Surf and turf. That seems good to me. Make it priority 9. So now the lettuce has been delivered in here. Got some surf and turf in here as well. Yeah, ship all the food out. So anything that shows up in this calories bar will be food that's not in the freezer. So that's just food that's being produced elsewhere. And now we're sending the packets of food through again, and that is going to be deep frozen because this metal is sufficiently cool for that. That's good. Good. And then you can just eat the food there, and then the calories are coming back into the colony. And we need to keep an eye on this to make sure it doesn't rot on the conveyor as well. There's a lot of lettuce going through here. We'll keep an eye on that. That's alright. Right, the dupes are still idling, which means I still need to get more oxygen to these pipes. Oh, right, what was I doing here? Need any of this pipe anymore, do I? Yeah, remove that. I want to start rationalizing this a little bit. So this is the oxygen we're sending to the sleep machine. We haven't started doing that yet. Oh wait, we're still venting it out into the base. Oh, we're venting it for the Dracos. But we're not breathing this anymore. I don't think we need to do this now. I don't think we're using this either, so you can remove this pipe. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. I think we need to put more vents here and here. And then the demand is a bit more even on all the pipes. So it's not just these ones venting constantly. What is the breathability like? Breathability is fine. Yeah, we just didn't have that balanced. Okay, that's fine. Just idle. You're fine. Oh, it's George. He's scolding again because he's grabbing all the gold. I probably should just not worry about that anymore. Okay, food's good. That's good. How's the load on the conveyors? It's looking fine. I think we can send through more food at once if this is colder, like you said. Let's increase this to 0.3 each. Because I really want to make sure that we're not... Yeah, even this seems fine. I really want to make sure we're not holding up the food in the conveyor too long. You know what, let's actually set it to 0.4. Oh, we have to pause it when we do this, otherwise it won't register, because it keeps resetting so quickly. Right, this still looks fine. I don't think we take it any lower than that. The lettuce is the least mass to calorie efficient thing that we have access to, that we're storing in the freezers. So this should actually all be fine. Okay. So I think that's food. And then if we look at the farming overlay over here, do I want to start getting rid of these ones? Not at the moment. Right, okay. Let's keep digging out the map. I do want to keep doing this. And I'll set this to priority 5. And I'll just queue up a load of these. I think... What do I even care about at this point? I think we'll keep the frozen biome like that. That's fine. I want to keep an eye on that Georgie doesn't incapacitate himself. I put the cot in. I think he will... He's only scolding himself very mildly. I think he will get to the point where... Yes, I need to drain all of this out. I think he will get to the point where he goes to the cot on his own. I don't think he'll incapacitate himself. Right, let's do this. Get rid of all of this. I don't care about the chlorine. We've already leached random chlorine onto the map. Oh, this is the hot fossil. We're in ammo suits. This is fine. Just dump all the hot rock in the water. That's how we'll solve that problem. Right. Am I at the point where I can actually start doing this friggin' phosphorus stuff? I think I am. So let's start planning this out. We have loads of steel. We have some aluminum because the aluminium volcano keeps erupting. It's going to go here. What do I want this to look like? So we're going to build it so it abuts onto the geyser here. And I'm going to leave a tile here for access. So we do have the ladder there. We can seal that in there. And then, let's see, what else we're going to do. I'll make some access around this side as well. We've got to get the flocks out of here, ironically enough. Just wrangle you. How are the floxes? They seem satisfied enough, that's good. Apologies if I don't read chat for a second, I'm just looking at this reference image. Ugh. Okay. This is just from my video where I built this on YouTube. How to refine phosphorus for free. It's the self-powered one with the steam turbine. I'm going to make the small version that we made on the last run, because we really don't need it to be as big as we put in that run, in the main video. That was more about how do we refine all of the phosphorite on the map at once. This is about just making a small amount of it. Right, so this is going to be the cooling chamber. This is going to be the heating chamber. I'll explain more about phosphorus cooking in a minute as well. There's some very interesting science about it. I can seal it up here as well. What I will do is I will come in here, I'll open this up a little bit. Just get the layout sorted out first. Let's build all the tiles we can build easily. So that tile's going to go there. Yeah, that one's insulated. Yeah, that's correct. So deconstruct these ones. Yeah, none of these should be granite. These could all be insulated as well. They're all going to be covered in liquid, so that's fine. So how many do we actually need? So 9 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is the lip. Okay. So we could actually get rid of this. deconstruct this. And then we'll make a little granite ladder here just so you guys can get out. This is going to go a little bit of a way into space, but that's fine. So it's not going to be the part of space where it's actually vacuum. So we can start doing this now and just suffer shovells. If any shovells come over here, we'll shoot them. With our guns. There'll be another few tiles we put in here in random places. So that goes there. And then we're going to have a big old metal layer here. This is why we've got the aluminium volcano erupting. We wanted to make a lot of aluminium tiles for the heat exchanger. I'm going to leave this one for now. And then this needs to be insulated as well. Oh, wait, hold on. No, this is fine. So that tile goes there. That's a door. And then these are going to be insulated tiles. That's going to be an insulated tile. These 4 are going to be insulated. Or this 2x4 is. And then we'll come up here. We'll do that. And what we could do is we can just come out here. And then what I'll do is I'm actually quite happy keeping this bit, keeping some cooling here, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll build some obsidian tiles here to keep the shovells out. And then these are going to be some insulated tiles. Yeah, this isn't correct. I need to move this one more tile over. Yeah. Because this is where the steam turbine's going to go. And then this is going to go here. Yeah. And then this is going to go here. Okay. It might be a little bit challenging reaching all of this to start with. So maybe we just build... If we build this tile for now... And omit this one, we can get in here and build everything. That's fine. We can build the steam turbine, obviously. So that can be made out of gold. That's fine. We can put a few buildings in here as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to use conveyors. We're going to... Oh, wait, we've trapped the flocks in here. How did this happen? You got to grab the flocks and put it here. And also, this needs to be priority 8. What's going on with these deconstruct errands? Oh, right, the gas pipe we can't reach. That's fine. Yeah, I like this. It fits neatly next to the polluted water vent and the iron volcano, and we managed to fit some geotuners in. We'll put some more geotuners elsewhere for the bleach stone. There's a solid argument to be made of just making this a chlorine room and putting the geotuners down here as well with the bleach stone. All of our bleach stone goes in one place. Maybe we do just grow some lettuces, because with the squeaky puffs, we'll have some bleach stone and we'll have the salt water and the geysers. Probably does make sense. Calories are rapidly going out of control now, so that's good. I think that's a sign that we can start removing them from here. So let's actually just grab all of the less grown ones at the moment. And then we'll go grab the others later. If you don't know about the farming overlay, it's very helpful for stuff like that. It's just this one. I tried to get the traffic overlay mod to work again and it didn't work. Feels bad. Right, the thermal aquitude is going to go up here. What we're going to do is we're going to conveyor all of the phosphorite up here. We're going to send it into this bit to start. We're going to run it through this heat exchanger up here. Thermo aquituner is going to heat it against a blob of probably naphtha, I guess. I would use mercury, but we don't have any. Is the pipe situation looking better for this now? I think it is. try to fill these ones. Interesting that it's seemingly never going to fill these ones because they're always grabbing these suits first. So they always need filling. I still find it interesting that none of these suits have had any of these problems. You're fine, George. You're fine. Oh, wait. Are you fine? You haven't grabbed the gold in a while. Let's go heal George. Yeah, go to Lou and then go heal up. You haven't grabbed the flocks. I think you've got to wrangle you again. Wrangle you and dump you back here. Oh, grab the flocks. Yeah, put the flocks there. Good idea. Hammer is trapped. That makes sense. Can you guys dig these tiles out? That would be a good start, I guess. Oh, right, the sand. The regolith, even. Okay, that makes sense. So, we're going to heat all the phosphorite ore up in here, up to the boiling point of about 270 degrees-ish. Then it's going to melt into phosphorus, and the actual phosphorus liquid has a much higher heat capacity than the phosphorite ore. So it's heat multiplying. So that means if we drip all of the hot phosphorus liquid back down here, we can use it to preheat all of the ore coming in, and thus once this has heated up the initial batch, it takes very little heat to melt the rest. Enough that we can actually power the thermoacratuner with the steam turbine, and it generates enough heat on its own to make that power positive. But you have to make everything out of conductive materials for the heat exchanger to be efficient enough for that to work. So that's what we're going to do. There's a few more things we need to build in here as well. We need to build some temperature plates. I think I'm fine with just doing granite for this. I don't want to make it out of anything more annoying than that. So, yeah, all of these. We're going to put a tile here later. That's fine. I don't think we want any down here. I do think we want them down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want some in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. What that's going to do, so yeah, it's going to all come in here. Then we're going to use the thermoacratuner to cool down this area. This is going to be a room full of hydrogen, where we're going to condense all of the phosphorus back into its solid state at around 40 degrees C. And then that solid phosphorus is what we use to geotune everything. And that's the entire plan. Otto is trapped. That's probably fine. We can dig this out. I don't think that's urgent. I should definitely be preemptively digging all of this out, right? You have definitely trapped yourself as well. Yep. It is fine. I believe in you guys. Perhaps I believe in you a little too much. This is not seeming like a very achievable task. I guess you do have granite down here. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, you're fine. You'll make it work. There's a polluted oxygen vent there as well. We do not care about that. Not for now. Eventually, we will hook up the polluted oxygen vents to the Puff Ranch, because we will get some regular puffs as well for a little bit of renewable slime. But again, that's not a huge priority. I'm surprised these haven't flooded yet. The ice keeps melting up here. But that's fine. That was the intent. Right. Are you growing? You are growing. I need to put a output pipe on you. I believe in the dupe's ability to find stupid ways to trap themselves. Yeah, that's true. I think they'll be alright. I think I'm literally just going to have to plug it in here. Accept defeat. Let's see if that works. Because we've got to make it so they can actually use all of these. Also, we have to make it so they can actually empty the oxygen from the oxygen canisters. So let's build a canister emptier. Because they keep leaving canisters of oxygen from the suits occasionally. I think this is probably the best spot for it. How's the conveyor looking? Right, so the freezer's dumped everything, and it's all frozen. This is actual success with the freezer. It's good. And we'll just have to see if it keeps working while the volcano is erupting, because it's going to take a while for us to get our nectar. Okay, that is definitely an issue. Our access-related plan has kind of not completely worked. Blocks, are you going to go hang out in the steam turbine room? It's probably not the aim. I could put a door here, and the flocks can just run around in here. It's probably fine. I haven't found any shut holes, so that's good. And there's a few other buildings I need to build in here. So there's the sensor for the pipe. So we'll put that in here. I think I am just going to make everything in here out of aluminium. None of this should get super hot. There is a thermo sensor we'll put in here as well. I think we did have a timer in the past, but I don't think it's really needed now. Oh, I think I need some Pepsi. Pepsi time. Keep building all the tiles, keep using all the aluminium. No, don't keep changing everything to steel. That's not what we want. Right, let's put the loader and stuff down here. So this can be gold, because this is going to be the cold room. So auto sweeper, conveyor loader. This is all just to get the phosphorus refined product out of the cooling chamber. I will put a high pressure vent in here just so that we can actually dump all of the hydrogen gas in here later. Put a thermosensor here as well. That can be made out of gold. We'll put a hydro sensor here as well. The combination of these things is how we're determining whether the room is cold enough or not, and whether to shut off the incoming phosphorus, or phosphorite rather. So that could go there. I put some ladders down here. I don't think we really needed ladders down here. Was that for access? I don't know. I put a notifier in here as well to tell me if the machine's broken. So let's put that here. Pretty happy with how this is going. Let's see, what else can we put in? We should put a mechanized airlock here. This is going to control whether we're letting, we're bleeding excess heat from the phosphorus off into the steam turbine or not. This is to keep it all within the right temperature range. Let's make this a steel door, because it's more conductive. And then this tile could go here. No. We're coming up this way. We have to leave that blank for now. I want to put a door down here as well. Because what we might do initially is we might let the liquid phosphorus pool up in here. Just so we can get this room to steam temperature. And then for the vent for the steam turbine is going to go here. I'm going to put a gas pump in here as well. And a liquid pump. And that way we can have a bit of control over it before we start actually cooling it down to a solid. Just in case we want some as a liquid. I think we actually took some out as a liquid last time because we were feeding this to the geothermal heat pump as our initial hot liquid because we didn't have any oil. So we probably don't need the liquid pump. Do we want the gas pump? Why? Was I using this room to just boil water for steam? I think we'll put a gas pump in here anyways because we want to vent the room out to begin with. So I'll just put it here and make it out of steel. It's cheap. We might want it later. Similarly, we might want the liquid phosphorus later for something. This is why I'm building this optional bit in here. Just in case we want some liquid phosphorus. What's in the pod? Oh, a grubfruit seed. We could do the grubfruit seed. Sure. Oh, look at our nature reserve. It's still a nature reserve, but the dupes never go in there. We don't want them to go in there. They don't need to at the moment for morale, and it's too far away now. Big shame. I'm going to give the ranchers some farming as well, just in case they get bored. God, it is, I started too late. But we had to finish the Lego set. We'll just... Oh, whatever. We'll just stay up late. I might be able to get this finished fairly soon anyways. Whether we get it operational or not, I don't know. But, like, we can get started for sure. They're getting this all built pretty quickly. Let's have a look at some of the other overlays. There's probably some other stuff I can do in here pretty quickly. Yeah, let's do the pipes. So, we use polluted water for the coolant. That's fine. So we can get that hooked up right away. In fact, we actually have a convenient... Wait, what's going on with this? Stream Manager has just not worked at all today, apparently. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so let's build the pipe. So, insulated pipe goes in here. I think I'm running it insulated through here for the bypass. That's kind of weird. But I think we do have to do it. So this is literally going to come down here, and then we're going to make the radiant liquid pipe. We need more aluminium for this. So maybe we hold off on the aluminium bit. That could go in here. I could make it out gold. This bit probably doesn't need to be aluminium. I think we're fine to make this out of gold. Oh, this should go over here though. Yeah. There you go. So that's going to be the coolant loop. And then if I just want to load that on, I can literally just put a bridge here, right? And hook that up. And then the pipe for the steam turbine is just going to run down here. Again, this could be gold, and then this could be insulated. And then this pipe is if we want some liquid phosphorus out, which we don't necessarily want. So we want to put some automation switches in here as well, to make sure that we can control when we're pumping steam out, when we're pumping liquid phosphorus out, etc. But again, most of that is optional stuff. So that can go there, that can go there. Signal switch can go here. We will just control that manually when we feel like it. Okay, so that's piping. Mechatronics. So, generally, we're going to be feeding it in. We're going to feed it in via a meter. It doesn't specifically matter where it comes in. We're probably just going to put it down here, because this is a bit of an odd space anyways. It's going to come in here, go up into the mesh tile here. We're going to put a couple of mesh tiles here. We'll keep it made out of cobalt ore. That should be fine. Then it's going to run up here through the heat exchanger. It's going to run through this door. Because we don't want it to heat exchange up here. This is going to be very hot. And then this door is going to control it. So this bit is steam turbine temperature. 125 degrees. So this is going to go up here. And then we're going to lead it back down. We're going to get some bridges in here in a very specific way. Hello, Magistrio. We're doing phosphorus. We're making a thermo aquatuner heat exchanger condenser for phosphorite refining. And I'll explain it again because I was a bit distracted earlier. But phosphorite turns into liquid phosphorus around 247 degrees. And we want to condense this back to solid phosphorus for geotuning metal volcanoes to get more refined metal for building things. So the phosphorite ore itself has a pretty low heat capacity of 0.15. But if you melt it, the liquid phosphorus has a high heat capacity of 0.77. So it's heat multiplying. So we're going to use the thermo aquatuner to cool the base and heat up the initial batch. And then that's going to be so hot, we're going to run it down here past the steam turbine and then past the rest of the incoming ore. And that's going to preheat all the incoming ore to the point where it's got most of the heat it needs to actually do the state change without even needing input heat from the thermo aquatuner. I also need to put an entrance for naphtha here. That's what I need to do. So, in actual fact, let's just... I think I had this as a manual airlock before, but I think I'd rather make this a naphtha joint. So let's actually deconstruct this. Because I can have the dupes climb on this door as well. And I think what I'll do is... if I pour the naphtha there, what I'll do is I'll move all this tile back and deconstruct this. Put the ladder here, we'll do the naphtha. And we'll do the same thing for the steam turbine. We'll just put the naphtha here. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? But yeah, the steam turbine will actually end up generating enough heat to run the thermo aquatuner. Or generate enough energy through the heat to run the thermo aquatuner. And then we can use the thermo aquatuner to condense all of the liquid phosphorus back down to the solid in here. Running it past all the cold incoming ore. And we did make a big one of these that could handle a throughput rate of 10 kilograms per second. But you never need to refine 10 kilograms per second of phosphorite. So we made a smaller one that could do 2 kilograms per second, which even then is quite excessive. So we're probably just going to run it at like 0.5 kilograms per second, and then occasionally a blob of phosphorite will come in. So what we'll do is we'll put a conveyor loader here. Yeah. We'll put a conveyor loader here. We'll put a conveyor meter here. And then we're going to, again, reset this. And we're just going to set it to send in 0.5 kilogram packets. I believe that is actually what we did last time. So that's going to go in there. And that's fine. I was going to finish doing this thing as well. So once it's all heated up, we're actually going to put some bridges in here in a very specific arrangement. And then that's going to run through this bit. And this is where we're going to be melting all of the phosphorite. It's going to run on this conveyor loop over and over again until it gets to the melting point. And then it's just going to melt in the room. But we need to put some liquid in here to initially conduct the heat. And I think it's probably going to be the naphtha, because we know it's not going to boil. So we will... I believe we have a bottle empty with naphtha in it. No? There you go. Take a little bit out. And then relocate that over here. And we'll just stick a bit... We'll just stick a blob here. And that'll get pushed around by the phosphorus later, but that should be fine. So let's get a little bit of this. And then we'll open it up. And then we'll pump all the gases out. So the gases need to be pumped out. Oh, we need to put more naphtha here. Yes, that's right. Need to build more ladders here. I actually probably need to do this as well. Yeah, we're actually doing something today. Hooray. I am going to need to hook up the thermo aquatuner to a separate power line again. Which one are we going to hook that up to? Oh, God. I have no idea. Keep making this out of gold for now. We're getting George to shuffle back as much hot gold from the Glowwood Forest asteroid as possible. Glowwood Wasteland asteroid as possible. You actually going to do this? You are. That's good. Okay, speed up. Can we actually get this finished today? Maybe. Can we get it operational today? Probably not. But we'll at least have the thumbnail shot. Right? The door in the middle of it can let you go through faster while building. The door in the middle of it can let you go faster. Should I put the water in the turbine because they won't build this part? That's true. Yes, I think that's what we did last time. So, build that. Yes, I could just open this for now. This is going to be automated later, obviously. Good points. Right, I want to get some more naphtha bottles, right? Let's empty this one first. And then we'll go empty some more naphtha over here. Very glad we have naphtha production unlocked this run. Very important. Right, so let's make some more bottles of that. Very odd how this keeps bugging out. Well, not that odd. So, I guess we're just going to grab a few of these manually, right? We'll just do it one at a time. So, put the naphtha blob here. I'll put other blobs here and the vacuum seal all of this as well. Grab iron. I think you'll sort that out soon enough. The power situation for this is going to be mildly annoying, for sure. Yeah, just keep building all of this for now. Okay, let's actually have a look at the power overlay quickly. Really, I didn't do one for the power overlay. Well, I mean, I know what it is going to be for the power overlay. So, for now, I'm just going to hook up the steam turbines over here. And I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to cancel this. And, yeah, more gold's coming in from the other asteroid. That's good. Bridge that across. We'll just hook this steam turbine up here as well for now. I think we can access all of this. And then I think I'm just going to plug all of this onto one consumer line and we're going to just hook it up somewhere. This shouldn't all ever have to run at once. But we've got to make sure to hook up the thermal actuator somewhere different. Because it can't be the same thermal actuator as this one. Volcano's going to erupt in 6.5 cycles. How is the nectar situation? We have some nectar! Look! We have 10... Do we have 10 kilograms? We do. Amazing. Tree is actually producing nectar. The texture is completely bugged. Great. You like to see it? We need more snow. Well, probably 9 this then. I don't think there's that much more for you to grab over here. There's a little bit for you to grab. This was never going to be our primary source of snow, though. This is about as unethical as snow collection gets. It's a little bit over here, but I really don't think it's worth the effort at that point compared to the ice maker. Are you still able to pitcher pump water out of here? That could be a good idea. Let's do this. I actually don't remember, how does anyone make snow and not ice? They changed the ice maker so it now also makes snow. Which makes sense, doesn't it? But yes, it is quite annoying still, but less annoying than it could be. We got a lot of regolith up there. Right, you can empty random oxygen canisters into here, by the way. You're allowed to do that. Oh, right, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to put a bottle drainer for all of the ethanol, and we were going to shove it in here. Yeah, because there's room in this thing for it. Okay, so speed it up. Automation. So, I think what I actually did was I had a buffer gate, and yes, the automation was a little bit more complicated than what I've got down here. Because not only did I have it do the fixed flow rate of material, I also told it to turn off if the temperature of the room was too high. So the purpose of this hydrosensor is if the room has too much liquid phosphorus in it, it's going to form a tile instead of debris. We want to, if it forms a tile, the whole thing breaks. So we need to know if it's about to reach that point. So this will freeze the game and tell us to manually step in. The automation here is going to be a little bit different. So instead of plugging it directly into the reset port, we're going to... Oh god, I've done this in a slightly odd way. This is fine. So we need a AND gate. Anyone ever use an OR gate? I feel like we never use it. So we need two signals. One is going to be from the conveyor meter. One is going to be from the thermosensor. So I could do it like this. So the thermosensor can plug in here. The conveyor meter can plug in here. And then the reset port can plug in here. Okay, that seems fine. And then the thermosensor up here is going to plug into the door. And then this is all plugging into each other. And then I'm just manually opening this door as well, aren't I? Yeah, let's just open this tile up and then we'll put a bit there. Right, let's open the naphtha as well. AND gate is for beginners, OR gate is for endgame min-maxers. True. No. Don't say that. If you find a legitimate use for an OR gate, you're doing quite well, I think. And then there's all the multiplexing stuff. Oh. Jean, you're fine. You're just being a drama queen. Admittedly, it helps when we dig out the slime. So dig out some more slime. In fact, go ahead and just dig all of this. We're gonna want all of this stuff anyways, eventually, right? You guys are all bored? You guys all keep complaining you're bored, so I'm gonna get you to go into space without a suit and just dig stuff up. Them's the rules. Right, the nectar is actually starting to accumulate. Now, if I was very clever, I could set up a way so that we mix in blobs of nectar and take the ethanol out.
There we go.
I don't think we're going to. Carrie, actually, hello. How are you? What are you up to? Let me give you a shout out. I'm Rezia Gaming, the Funny Fish Man. We are doing more oxygen not included. We're doing sour gas or burst. The challenge where we're trying to run a colony entirely off of glossy Dreco outputs and a sour gas boiler. We're not quite there yet. We're around cycle 300. We basically set up the dupes. We moved them away from the printing pod at the middle of the map. And we've moved them up towards the space biome. We've got lots of things going. We've got our SPOM going for oxygen. We've got our hydrogen power plants. We peed on George's locker. That was very important, apparently. What else? We finished setting up a freezer, so now all of our food is actually frozen, which is nice. And we've actually got a surplus of food now, which we did not have for a while because we were just bodging it. You have some beta black holes and you start the second attempt. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Unfortunate. Right. You need to actually be active. So sun green circle below 200. 2009. There you go. Just recently remembered I could put 1 billion Dreco plastic into a furnace with sour gas. That was a contagious realization. Yeah, we made a plan about it. Here is the plan. We have 2 videos where I break down how I'm going to recycle all of the water into Glossy Dreco byproducts. Right, this room is sealed now, so we can actually activate this gas pump. So let's actually just... I don't want to vent it. Just vent it down here for now. With a high pressure gas vent. But yeah, today we're setting up a phosphorus refiner. We are going to refine phosphorus for geotuners. We have 2 metal volcanoes on this asteroid. It's a geodormant asteroid. We specifically picked a geodormant asteroid so that we had as much space as possible for building industry. We are actually clearing out the map reasonably well. We have a lot of dupes, so they've got some spare time, and they've been clearing this all out while I've been thinking about what to do. But they're getting there. Poor George is on his own at the moment, delivering gold to this machine over and over again. He's getting quite scolded. But that's fine. Just keep healing him up. He's got lots of hexalin to live off of. Please tell me you're delivering more than 20 kilograms at a time. I think most of the gold is done, so I'm actually going to tell you to heal up now. We have a load of iron down here as well. This iron is considerably hotter. So we're just going to ignore that for now. Cobalt Volcano is still dormant. Yeah, it's going alright. Our metal volcano tamer is working pretty well. We've also been using it to melt the occasional plastic temperature plate into naphtha, which we're using for liquid locks. So we've got a bottle emptier over here where we're just using it to get little bottles that we're using to make liquid locks. Just delivering it over to a bottle drainer. I love these buildings. So let's relocate this one here. To be honest, I mean, I don't think sealing this off is a priority, because this is just cold space. I don't actually mind heating up cold space for now. So I'm going to leave this one open for now, and it's just going to be less complicated. Let's also build these tiles here again, now that we built all the conveyor stuff through here. This is going to be set to specifically everything, I guess. Yeah, this could be everything. We did a research. That's interesting. I guess we were technically doing a research. How many databanks do we have? We have 40. We're going to send over some more from the other asteroid at some point, but this should be the last tech we do for a while. So let's make it something useful. Let's do... probably not beach chairs. Blast shot maker? We don't have oil. So we're not doing that. Oh, that was the other thing. We picked a map where we don't have an oil biome. I guess I'll do the critter fountain. We might use the critter fountain this run. I'm still not sure. But yeah, we also picked a sea without oil because I wanted to make sure that we were making our sour gas the traditional way with the glossy Dreco plastic instead of just using a load of oil wells. I thought that would be too easy. Not that I've ever set up a sour gas boiler before, but I just wanted an excuse to try to see without oil. It's an Oceana. The Oceana generated without an oil biome because the magma channels filled where the oil biome was supposed to be from a world trait. And then we just have the regular magma underneath it. So lots of magma. Oh yeah, the magma was here and then the ocean was on top. So the ocean and the magma together deleted the oil biome. So, yeah, no oil reservoirs. It does mean that we have even more space, though, because there's no oil wells taking up space. That was another part of the reason. So this is about as empty an asteroid as you're going to get. But we've still got plenty of geysers, plenty of stuff to get us going to begin with. So this is going to be set to 0.5. I only want you to send stuff through if this room is below 40 degrees, I'd say. And then if this is above 100 degrees, then I want you to pause and zoom and say phosphorus broken. And then we'll go sort something out. Okay, so let's keep speeding up. I want to vent all this stuff. So, for now, this power wire... For now, this power wire is just going to plug into here. Obviously, later on, we're going to have to hook up the thermal actuator somewhere else. Otherwise, it's not going to work with the transformers. And while this build is theoretically self-powered, it's self-powered in such a way that its peaks and troughs with spikes. Oh, I remember what I was going to do in this room now. I was actually going to put a door here, and then I was going to deconstruct this. Just the tiles. And I was going to put a regular battery in here. In fact, let's put it... Let's just deconstruct all of this. We'll put the regular battery in here. And then that's going to form a power plant so we can actually do engines tune-ups if we want. We will eventually tune up this stuff, I think. I still don't decide how it's actually going to get allocated onto the power spine. But this should not be running a lot. Phosphorus sounds to me like some kind of magic spell. Now we need to find a convincing continuation. Phosphorus preposterous. There you go. So where is this going to plug in long term? Probably another conveyor, another friggin' transformer bit over here. So we're going to plug it in at the top again. So this could go here. This is going to require more refined metal. This is why I'm so concerned about refined metal. We like to spend it a lot. But this way, all the wires make sense to me. So... what's the route for this wire, then? I think what we do is... I think we... tile here. I think we dig this out. I think we tile here. And we let the wire out this way. And you can dig this too. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy that we're actually getting nectar out of this tree. It actually even seems like a good amount. Like at the moment the ethanol is doing fine. But I feel like by the time the volcano erupts and we start to have issues, because we've got another 5 cycles of throughput from this tree as well. Got another 5 cycles of throughput. I think we might have enough nectar by then to actually start swapping it out. We'll see. So let's see. This could be a battery. That's going to plug in here. So in actual fact, I should do it like this, right? Yeah. Or maybe even... like this. And I'm deliberately putting it here because I don't want to come back in here and build all this stuff again later. In fact, what I should do in the same vein, instead of connecting it over here, I should connect it over here. Well, what I'll do is I'll disconnect this wire and we'll move this wire out here. So let's actually start planning this out. It's going to be too long for now. It's going to go down here. And then that means we can go up here. I really hope I'm not accidentally building stuff out of steel. And I deliberately left a gap here because I thought we were going to use it. Ugh! No, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. We'll just wait until we have more gold. That one is not a major priority. The iron is definitely going to be too hot for this, isn't it? Oh, a brain machine! Hold on. Oh, I don't think George can get to it. He's not got the skill. Actually, maybe he does. Okay, here's what we do. We get George in here. We get him to build a ladder. We get him to dig this stuff out. We get them to go up here. And then... I think what we do is we just come up here and we remove these bits. There is some chlorine, but the ethanol... oh, the dash of sulfide. The dash of sulfide will eat the chlorine. And the guy. Yeah, this is fine. And then we'll deconstruct these tiles. And then we'll deconstruct these tiles. These puzzles don't work, but we should definitely get a brain scan on George. That's actually important. So, priority 9, this. That's... Oh, are the bees getting too hot? Oh, the bees are getting too hot. Oh, no! The panicked bees. They're only getting too hot if you touch the chlorine up here. You know what? I don't really care that much about the bees. But you're still healing up. You can stop healing up now. That's fine. Get out of here. What is the gold situation? Stop loading up the gold for now. We know that this geyser isn't relevant. I just want to get George brain scanned. Let's do it. I know this is a little bit of a diversion, but it's fine. Right, the gas pressure is decreasing. It's going to take us a while to get all this stuff out here anyways. Empty the naphtha here. We'll go make... we don't need another bottle over here, as we agreed. I don't want you to tinker this for now, because I don't think it's going to be very efficient. So... we've got to get you to build the actual battery first. Oh, you can't get up here, can you? If I remove this one tile, you can. So let's just do that. And you can get in here. Oh, you can't get in here because you need to access it. What was the plan with that again? Probably actually remove this and put a ladder here, right? Then you can get in here. Yeah, do that. Right, disallow tinker. For now. You're gonna go build this thing? Low priority? What do you mean low priority? Do it now. Good stuff. Okay, build this again. We need to print stuff. What we got? A plug sluglet? Yep, that's fine. Wrangle that guy. Dangly dangly. Oh, the puff's crowded now. I need to move the Bemini eggs. Relocate it here. Oh, I got the hiccups now. We're not in luck. Relocate the Mammoth here as well. I want to make sure that the Pip and the Mammoths are happy. Looks like food is staying stable. That's good. I could come here and cull some more plants if I felt like it. Yeah, I don't really want you growing these anymore. I think we actually just remove you all now. And deconstruct these. Because we want all the food to be grown in-house. We don't... If the dupes are fertilizing, we want them fertilizing over here. If the increased efficiency in fertilizing should help everyone out. Okay. Right, looks like these suits are finally fill up. Great. That took way too long for me to figure out. What else do I want to do with all of this? We want to grab all the debris. So definitely grab everything that's in here. I don't think there's much more we want to do in here, to be honest. This is too cold for liquids anyways. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna put some polluted ice temperature plates here. And they're gonna melt eventually. Wait, that's too many. I'm gonna put one... Hold on. I'm gonna put one polluted ice temperature plate here. And the rest are gonna be granite. Granite. Here. We have endless amounts of granite. So that should eventually melt once this gets hot enough. And form the liquid conductive layer. Who's idle? No one. Okay, that's fine. Right, you can build all of this now, right? Surely. It's going to take a while to pump all the gas out. Once it is actually the gas situation, we've got a mix of polluted and regular oxygen here. I think that's fine. Is that actually going to be the constraint on all of this? I don't know. This wire isn't a constraint. That doesn't need to be built immediately. I do need to dump some liquid in here. Need to build all this stuff in here. Right, Can I yellow alert you? Let's get these liquid bottles out of here. Because that's the... I think that's the last main thing before we can just seal this room off. And, oh, these are producing all the friggin' gas. Yeah, well, that's not helping, is it? Get them out of here. I don't mind it up here, but I do mind it down here. Also, I should probably actually deconstruct this door and build a tile here and then remove it to get rid of the polluted gas here. And we also need to build the conveyor rail here. So this just needs to leave. I think I literally just dump it out wherever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to dump it up here because there's nothing else I want to put here. That's next to the other chute. For no reason at all. Seems fine. Volcano is going to erupt in 3.7 cycles. Is this a speed 3 moment? Let's actually... Okay, let's go back to speed 2. Can we get George brain scanned? Is this going to be the next thing to happen? It's currently running on the wheel. Then he's going to go get brain scanned. Exciting times for George. There's a lot of Sweetles here, that's good. I haven't found a sulfur geyser. Eventually we'll have plenty of sulfur from the sour gas boiler, but that's going to be a long ways off. But the funny thing is, we actually have to set up the sour gas boiler before we can start breeding the Sweetles, if we don't have a sulfur geyser. I mean, there is sulfur on the map, but not a lot. Well, not a small amount, but like, there's no point ranching them until then. We'll just keep them alive on this asteroid. Oh, George is currently having a meal. Okay, fair enough. Who's even grabbing this? You can totally get in here. It's allowed. Oh, it's currently dumping other polluted water. Hello, FRD dots. We're building a phosphorus refiner. That's what we're doing. We put in the geotuners, but we need the refined phosphorus. Oh, that's where the conveyor rail is going to go. It's not going to go in here. It's just going to come down here to this thing. There you go. It's the same build that we put on YouTube, on the channel. How to refine phosphorus for free. Except we're making a smaller version because the one we made in the YouTube video was bigger than it needed to be, just as a proof of concept. Just showing how self-powered it could get. But for now, we're just going to make a mini one. We need more refined metal. That's the constraint of all of this. Once we have more refined metal, we can make all the metal wires we want. We can start building all of our industry projects across the map. But until then, we're going to have to wait. But we can plug it all into our spine. It's all going to be good. Should I actually drywall this? I'm not going to drywall it yet. Are you seriously just constantly dumping blue water out of here? No. Why not? I just want you to grab it. Right, just move it here then. Your preference for compact is higher than efficiency? Yeah, fair enough. I've also got it set up here so that we can actually optionally pump out liquid phosphorus or boil liquids for steam in here if we want. What we could do, if we wanted a bit of steam for a hurry for something, is we could refine more phosphorus and generate more heat than we need, and boil some liquids in here. But I don't know. It's more just an excuse because I was going to put the gas pump here anyways while we're vacuuming the room. Right, you finally moved that bottle. Good idea. I think we're literally just waiting for the gas pump now. Although, that being said, what we could do is we could put the extra metal tile here. And we could put the mesh tile here. Oh, the gas pipe. We need the hydrogen gas pipe to come in here. Where's the hydrogen? Does it have to be hydrogen? Probably. Let's see. I think originally I intended to send the extra hydrogen from here, but I'm just going to send it from here. This is hot hydrogen, isn't it? Yes. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put, because we haven't got anything else to put here at the moment, we're going to put a canister filler here. We're going to fill this with hydrogen. That is supposed to stay insulated. There you go. Yeah, keep that insulated pipe. Fill this with hydrogen. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait! Wait, George! No! Hold on. We've got to complete the neural process. You've been subjecting George to cruel and unusual torture. Oh, he's come out of it with the sunny disposition trait. Okay, that's good. I really hope you have enough oxygen to get out of here. Yeah, you're fine. We got Sunny George! That's great, actually. Because now he will be very easy to maintain on another asteroid. Even though he's a nyctophobe, and I completely forgot about it. So I should probably put a lamp here, right? No, I'm not even bothering, because it's literally just immunity and stress, and now George doesn't have to worry about stress. I may have done this more than once to my dupes, lol. Yeah, it's easy. Every single time. Yeah, but it's not in the chlorine every single time, is it? Just sworn there was supposed to be another geyser here. I like this random lump of ice here.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you very much for the prime, FD dot 9 months. Congratulations on your baby. Thank you very much for subscribing. In terms of funding at the moment for the channel, 100% of revenue generated by the channel is invested back into the channel. We have paid for our aquarium cooler. It is in the corner. I'm going to hook it up next week. I was going to hook it up this week, but I was ill. At the moment, I think what the plan is, I'm going to make a general desktop computer fund. I'm going to set a budget for that, and we're going to start filling it up. And this laptop will become my actual laptop that I use as a laptop for going out and about places. And then my desktop computer is going to be running ONI and doing all the stuff. What I might even do is I might even use it to split OBS onto the laptop and then the game onto the main computer. I'll have a think. But that's, I think, what I'm going to do with the money. Because I think, actually, the revenue is at the level now that I think we can fund it in a reasonable time frame. So we're going to do it. We're going to upgrade our computer at some point. Not that it's really been a huge constraint, but, like, not bad. Also, George, why can't you get over here? Where are you? George, what are you doing? Oh, you're actually idle. Oh, you can't get down here. Oh, that's so silly. Let's build a laptop here. My laptop is overdue. Yes. Laptop gaming moment. Right, is this all vacuum now? This is all vacuum. That's good. So we can actually get the chlorine hooked up. The pipe is ready. Is the pump ready? Yes. And then we can analyze this, but not yet. Where is that going to go? So, at present, the teleporter is here. That's the input. The output is here. Chlorine gas is going to be gas, so that can just go up here just fine. We want to send that to where the chlorine vent is, which is here. I think what we'll do is, let's just go over there. In fact, I never used the laptop for gaming. Wow. Lucky. The main constraint with the laptop is getting hot. That's the main reason why I actually want to get a desktop computer. Is so I can actually liquid cool it. You know, we're going to have a liquid cooled fish tank. We're going to have a liquid cooled desktop computer. That's the plan. It's more so that I just want the modularity to actually be able to swap stuff in and out that I like. That's very appealing to me. Right. Wonky pipe go wonk. This should be fine. We have at the moment 3 gaming PCs. Very cool. This liquid over here is doing a lot of work. This liquid. So I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to vent it over here. High pressure gas vent. High pressure gas vent? No. Regular gas vent. So we get the chlorine from the other asteroid when this vent is dormant. We'll make it more scientific later. It's just so that we can get the chlorine from both asteroids. Just drizzle it with supercooled oxygen. What could go wrong? Indeed. Yeah. So what I'll do at some point is I will go and build a computer. I'll find a supplier. I'll select a build. The only thing is, it's probably going to take about a year for us to fund it, I'm imagining. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the budget first, and then we'll see what it's like in a year's time, because God knows how expensive stuff's going to get in a year's time. I'm not very optimistic on that front. Right, are we going to get you back to shuffling gold around? Yes. Let's do it. Just gold. Did you actually finish the pipe, though? No, because you need to do this first. And then you need to do this. We'll just leave it like that for now. Like, the upgrade bar I was looking for is about 1.2k. Okay, fair enough. Snow is looking positive now. That's good. I like that it shows you the percentage of nectar. This is actually cranking it out, isn't it? We've got 250 kilograms of nectar now. That's 25 pipe segments. I like it. Right, so hydrogen pipe needs to go in here. So that was going to go... Oh, right. We were going to use a canister emptier. Wait. Canister drainer. That's what we're going to use. We'll put one here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, who knows how expensive all these IT components are going to be within a year. I feel like it's literally black magic trying to time something like that, though, so I'm not going to bother. I don't believe anything else is off-gassing in here. There shouldn't be anything off-gassing in here. There's nothing in here. If you just get it for ONI, you don't need to put a lot on the graphics card. Yeah, but it might not just be for ONI. The thing is, right, if I get a new computer that has a graphics card and can handle, like, the 3D games as well, that opens up other games to us. It's going to make Dyson Sphere program a lot more amenable again. So we'll probably go back to that. It would be good to get the new PC before that game comes out of early access. Also, Satisfactory is something we could try out. Also, Subnautica 2. So I have reasons to get a computer. So that's what we're going to do with the money. I'll update this funding goal next stream. And I'll update it with the rest of last month's money, because you guys funded that pretty early, to be honest. And then, yeah, that'll be an exciting moment. And then this laptop can replace my other computer, which is currently monitoring the stream. You're playing Satisfactory with... The thing is, I know I could play games like that, but playing them and streaming them at the same time is something else. Like, that's the constraint. And keeping the computer cool while it's doing both those things. But this is definitely the next evolution of what I'm doing. Right, and I want to enable auto bottle on the hydrogen. That's what we want to do. Rather than just making a massive hydrogen pipe going across the whole base. I think this makes more sense, because we only need to run this once. And I also need to make sure that we actually seal the room first. Let's do that. If you split the OBS, it should be okay? Yeah, true. Well, we'll get the computer and then we'll figure it out. But I'm going to get it with the graphics card. Because we deserve nice things. Right, let's get more skill points. Mechatronics, that sounds good to me. You get the Mechatronics hats. You could get farming. You could get building. You can get building. You could get Mechatronics. Yep. Lots of Mechatronics guys now. This is feeling good. Let's get researching on Quantum Zari. Exosuits on Ren. George could get digging 2. That's what we want. You upgrade my general computer graphics card to 4060 Ti. So I can run 4K monitor with it. Nice. Very good. Right. This drainer we're going to set to ethanol. So all the ethanol in the base can get dumped in here now. Yeah, now I can build these tiles. I don't have a lot of time left. I don't think we're going to get this finished today. Unfortunately. Maybe George and the Chlorine is going to be the thumbnail today. The backup plan. The PC is 30 years old. I learned to just let others play. Fair enough. Now I'm saving up for a new mountain bike. Nice. I should get back into biking. There's nothing else I need to put in here, is there? I don't think there is, so I think I can tile this up now. If I need to, I will shuffle stuff around again, but I think this is okay. What's the gas situation? No, I'm gonna tile it anyways. There's not a lot of gas left in here, it's micrograms. We'll be fine. Right, speed up. Don't go and say we're biking. I've got 5 bikes. Wow. That's nice. Where I used to live, I was right next to like a local bike theft ring. Like we saw people coming in and out with the other people's bikes all the time. They go in with one bike, come out with another. It was a load of teenagers. It was literally like a couple of doors down from my house. So it's like, I haven't biked since. I probably should at some point, but I've just been paranoid. Oh, poor George. He'll be alright. Right, so we want phosphorite in here. Now, did I set this correctly? I think I did, but... Do I want to run it yet? I could run it now. There's no reason not to run it now. It's just going to fill up. But that's fine, because it's not going to fill up with packets we don't want. So, manual loading, phosphorite. Oh, wait! Hold on. We can do something else. Then we have a load of phosphorite that's going over here. Yeah, look, we have a load of phosphorite going over here. So what we'll do is we'll put a. So let's go to the kitchen, but I could also send it to the thing. I could half and half it. Yeah, that seems fine. So literally just half and half it. So this one is going to go up here. And then, yeah. I mean, you want to dump it from the map as well. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab it from the map for now. We don't need to build all of this now. I can help you stay sane, offload from work. Yeah, that's true. Quite like driving. The route that I drive is not too stressful. So I think I'm alright on that front. I'm sad for George. Wow, you're getting scolded pretty quickly. I guess it's the last of the gold. Poor fella. Go heal up again. It's not the gold that's actually causing the issue, it's the iron from here. But we can actually do the abyssite digging now. So what we could do is we could dig this out. Yes, if we dig this out, then we could... Oh, wait, hold on. Don't dig this. Dig that, and then build tiles here. And then we can actually pour the water on this. That would help. You can actually make your vacuum faster with multiple plastic pumps everywhere, more vacuum points. Yep, that's true. I don't think we're just waiting on that. I am waiting for the dupes to build some stuff as well. Oh, right, I need to remove this tile. Okay, that's fine. We did the research. It's good. We don't have any other research to do. So, you should be active. Except... this hasn't loaded yet because it's not plugged in. No, it is plugged in. Oh. Oh, it's full of phosphorus. Am I blind? Am I actually blind? Okay. So the phosphorite is now recycling on this loop, and it will continue to do so until this runs and melts everything. So this bit, is this bit actually vacuumed out now? This is. So if I priority 9 this, if we finish off the rest of the stuff up here, we could actually start heating up the naphtha. The only thing is, I need to be very careful not to boil the naphtha. Oh, you've done it the wrong way. Thanks, Ren. Hello, Custis. Yep, just noticed that. Hello, Ayla Evo. We're building the phosphorus refiner. We built the geotuners. We've connected up most of the wires. We just need to get the last few bits done, and then we can start doing it. Yeah, have fun with that. Try again. But yeah, we're pumping all the gas out. We've sealed it with naphtha. There's a tiny little blob of stuff down here, but I think we're mostly good. So, have we filled this with coolant? We have filled this with coolant. So let's remove the liquid block. And we'll set this to... Right, let's save it first. Because what I want to make sure is that we don't blow it up. I think I also need to fill this room with hydrogen. But I also think we can't actually do that until we have the liquid layer here. So we're literally just going to heat up the naphtha and use it to exchange the heat at the moment. So set this to send green signal if above -6, I think. So you're going to run now. You're obviously going to get very hot. You're only conducting through the naphtha. That is going to gradually heat up the tiles. And the naphtha is very gradually going to heat up the phosphorite on the packets. This is why we've got the little packets here as well, because they'll heat up a bit quicker. Compared to last time where we were heating up big blocks of phosphorite. We just want a little bit of phosphorite to start, and then it's going to make everything easier. Disabled by the thing. Oh, is all the liquid cool now? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, here's a funny thing. I actually need to make a little bypass here so we can bleed off some heat for now. So what we need to do is we need to do this. I need to cut this off. And then I need to put a pipe here. We just need to bleed some of the heat off so we can actually heat this up enough to melt everything initially. Okay, you built this in the right place now. That's good. Let's keep building all the stuff here. So now we want a mesh tile here, a tile here. How do they not merge through max load, though? Conveyor packets don't merge. They just don't. They never have. It's weird. What are we gonna do? Shine nymph eggs? No. I don't want any of this stuff. Go away. Get out of here. We'll keep our puffs here, making random lumps of slime. Until we need them later. Yeah, build the pipe segments. Build all these tiles. There's not actually that much left that we need to build. We can reach all of this as well. So we could build these tiles next. Is there a way to merge conveyor packets other than dropping them and reloading them? I don't think so. Conveyor packets are weird. Yeah. The good news is the naphtha shouldn't boil anyways. You have to build these pipes now, that's fine. Well, everything else is pretty much ready. Just the last few tiles. And yeah, this should actually get done fairly quickly. I'm glad the top vacuum first. This does speed things up a little bit. The mesh tiles here will let all the gas come out as well. So that's not an issue. This is all going to be open. It's just not going to be open to dupes. And this isn't going crazy. Okay, this is going to start going crazy. If it says it's overheating, so even though the naphtha is not a very conductive liquid at all, it's conductive enough that if the aquatuner is overheating, it shouldn't boil. So that's what we're looking for. And then what else do we need? We need another tile here. And we actually need to put some water in here so we can boil stuff. We'll do that in a minute. Some regular water. Oh, we got blueprints. What we got? I like that we earn more blueprints now. We got the Dexter gloves. Nice, nice. It would be nice to actually get this operating today. I'd rather have this on the thumbnail. We do have this on the thumbnail quite a lot, but we haven't built it very often. I think this is the second stream where we've actually built this setup. We did a bodged one before. And then we did this on Bionic Booster Pack. On the Blasted series. No, the series Moonlets, where we were actually doing the whole geothermal space materials thing. Wow. You need a little bit of help, don't you? This is too cold out here. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I mean, I'm going to be real honest. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to hook it up here. We're just going to send new liquid in. For now. And then that's going to fraction off there. And then we're going to remove that, and then we're going to dump it in here. Right? Literally just send new liquid in. Oh, this is too cold. Broke. Is it going to heat up enough in here? No. Okay. Not the best plan. I gotta keep this running. How do we actually keep this running? I mean, Tepidizer time? Yeah, I guess. Do I have a startup tepidizer? Yeah. Okay. Tepidizer goes up here. This should be pretty easy to set up, because we've already got a bit we could just dump liquids in. Mr. Phlox, you're going to have a bad time. I'm going to relocate you... Oh. You'll figure it out. You'll climb up here. You'll need to cool the volcano for a bit. I think this will be quicker. Just do this. Right, so, let's see. So, just route it like this. Put the vent here. Cut that off. I need to clean up some of this pipe as well. Right, so cut this off. We could remove this bit. This needs to be insulated tile then, doesn't it? Probably, just in case. Yeah, Party 9 all of this. Speed 3 it. We have to at least manage to boil some phosphorus today. Party 9 the rest of this stuff. At least the metal's coming in now. Get the rest of this wire built. That's fine. Right, so I'm gonna have to pump this out again. We're gonna run the pump. So for now I'm gonna bridge it like this. This feels pretty pointless. I could have just literally opened up the tub, right? I could have just literally done that. But we're gonna keep this here long term. This is just short term. So, thermosensor here. If it's hot enough, bring it in. You need to submerge this with liquid. You know what? Just do this. This will be way quicker. Sorry. Just do it. Because you need a lot of pressure to actually run, don't you? Put that there. And then this can go in here. You need to be submerged. So what, if I just build a couple of tiles here, will that do? I'm imagining that will do. You know what? Needs 400 kilograms. Yeah. Okay, yeah, build this. Sorry. I want to have more liquid in here. I could build some tiles here, couldn't I? The Phlox shouldn't move now because it won't drown itself. So remove that door. Oh yeah, yeah, it needs 400 kilograms, so it doesn't matter that there's gas up here. So let's remove the tiles again so we can walk through here. Okay. The Phlox has decided to be a twit. That's fair enough. You're allowed to be a twit. The dupes are really bored now. They're like, we've run out of stuff to do, Matt. And I'm running out of time because I started too late. We're going to get you to come here. This is going to be probably 5. Come here, build this, dig this out. The digging will continue until morale improves. But this is now running, so you need to set a green cell up above, I don't know, like 60 degrees. Well, the good news is that the temperizer is running. Obviously, there's a lot of cold gas here, but it's not that conductive, so I think we'll be fine. So that pipe needs to run here. And in fact, it doesn't need to be 60 degrees. It just needs to be 0 degrees. In fact, when this is 0 degrees, the rest of it should be warm enough. So that should be fine for now. This is going to use a lot more power than necessary, but we have spare power. This is just temporary. This is just a bodge to get it started. The Phlox is confused. Look at it go. 4.06 MDTUs per second. Right, so you should be pumping now, right? No? Pipe blocked. Because, oh, right, okay. There. Okay, you should definitely run now. And then this could feed something for a little while, and then we'll disconnect it and run a closed loop again in a minute. So this should be heating up now, that's good. The naphtha is heating up as well. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Then this should be set to... So the door should open if it's below 270. If it reaches 270, then it should close, and we should bleed some heat into the steam room. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Wait, why have we got polluted oxygen here now? There's supposed to be naphtha here. Oh! It froze! Oh. Okay. That's not good. I guess we will make you insulated tile. Interesting. Bubbles is idle. She's trapped. Wow. What a precarious situation. I guess... Oh, God. Okay, look. Priority 9, build a ladder here, help Bubbles. I think it will be alright. Build that one as well. I'm gonna leave the radioactive biome. Actually, does that matter at all? I don't think it matters at all. This doesn't have anything we need in it. It doesn't have anything we need to preserve. There you go. Bubbles is saved. That should melt again soon, right? I guess it's not very conductive, is it? How's this looking? It's looking hot, but there's no power. We're running too much on the line. I don't think it's going to be finished today. I need to build this tile here. And I need to build a switch here so I can turn this door on and off. That does not need to be made out of steel, sir. Right, well, unfortunately, I've kind of run out of time, but we'll get this running tomorrow. Like, we built this before. It does work pretty well. We have done YouTube videos on it. They're on the YouTube channel. And it's something else to do. When am I going to stream next? Probably Friday, realistically. But yeah, we'll go fix all of this then. We just need to plug it in. We just need a little bit more metal so we can plug in the thermal actuator to the transformers, and then we'll be fine. But I think we've solved the main problems, and the main thing I'm reassured about is the fact that we've actually got some food stored now. It's good. I was pretty surprised you're still streaming when I got back. Yeah, I started late because we had I had a Lego set that needed finishing. So that's why we're finishing a little bit late. I didn't really want to finish late. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Fish are hanging out on the window as usual. If you like what you've seen for now, feel free to follow me on Twitch if you're not already following me. If you're still here from Carrie, actually, it's Raid earlier. Thank you very much for sticking around. Your patience with me means a lot. We're going to be back on Friday, I think. All the VODs get uploaded to YouTube. We have the Discord as well, where we hang out and we post memes and builds and things. And it's all good. Very excited for the DLC coming out, and very keen to get the basic industry for this colony done by the time that the DLC wraps around. So when we come back and finish the DLC introduction playthrough, we can actually start on the real heavy industry on this run. And I think it's getting there pretty quick. I'm very happy with the progress. So yeah, let's go raid someone. Let's continue the raid train. We'll get there. We'll get there. Shen's playing Victoria 3 now. He's given up on Stellaris. The behemoth takes too long to finish. Who are we gonna go raid? Probably not Shen, because he's just wrapping up now. That's not really very fair, is it? Oh, I know. Let's go raid Matty Canny. He's playing Satisfactory. We were talking about that. Matty Canny is an old friend of the channel. Feel free to spam some fish. Go say hello. I'm not sure how much longer they'll be on for, but yeah. He's on a hype train at the moment, so he should be getting absolutely spammed with alerts. Yeah, take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.